Do release on a 1. And release on a 2. And I will pass there.
Okay. I'm going to review 1, draw 2.
Okay.
Let's bond a friendship. Let's tape. Let's tape. Let's self-sacrifice. Let's requesting. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna check all attacks. Cool. That's fun. Thanks, game.
I will not review, so I'll just draw 3. Gross.
Bless you.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'll do frigid on a 5.
Excuse you? That's not a
Fix it.
killer swing or any of the punches my friend threw at me. You're on chaos?
And 5. I'm going chaos.
Interesting. I have not faced this version yet. No responses.
Okay. First enhance, I will discard the top 3 to get +2 for each ranged. That is 1 range, so it'll get +2 damage.
You got it. I will pass.
I will use Ochaco's enhance to get +2 speed.
Interesting. I will pass.
And I highly doubt I have 6, but let me double check.
I'd be impressed if you did, but it would also be sad if you did.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I will say pass, so it's a 7 high for 6.
7 high for 6, he says. So what is it? If it just deals damage, you get to pick it back up? I'm gonna take
as long as it's not a throw.
I'll take the 6. Go to 23.
I will respond and bounce it back to my hand.
You got it. Next check is -2 or -3?
+2. Or,
+2.
minus two.
Yeah. Same difference.
We're gonna go ahead and do it again with frigid. Checks a 3, and that is another range, so there's 4. So 4, 5 passes. Any response?
No response.
Okay, I will give it +2 speed with Ochaco.
I'm gonna make it a mid.
It is a mid. I will discard the top 3 to give it +2 damage for range. 1, 2, 2. So we get +4.
Yep. I will give it -2 speed with the other tape.
Okay. And then let me double check now because I'm pretty sure that'll be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So I will go ahead and draw 2 cards.
I'll pass.
And I will also pass, so it's a 5 mid for 8.
Over the block on a 6. Checks a 5, 6, full block.
Full block, alright. Go ahead and do home run common on a 5. Checks a 3. That sounds about right. Yeah, we'll go 4, 5.
Okay. What zone is that?
That's a high.
Okay. No response.
First enhance, I will add a foundation to my momentum.
I will pass.
Okay, I will say it gets +1 to its powerful rating for each charge or high attack, so it is 2. So it's a powerful 3 now.
I'll pass.
I will discard 1 to give it +3 damage.
I will pass.
I will also pass. So it's a 3 high for 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please check a 5. I did it. I'm a champion. Full block.
Full block? Alright.
That's terrifying.
We'll do a clever distraction on a 3. Hey, there's a pillar swing. And stronger in darkness on a 3. And I will pass there.
Alright. Nothing to review, so I will draw a fresh 6 stack.
Okay. Did Frigid end up doing damage to you?
The first one, yes, but then you picked it back up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's jolt. Checks. Any responses?
No responses.
First enhance, stun 1.
I will stun 1. What zone is that?
It is a mid.
Alright, no enhance pass.
I will Sato. I will remove a card to draw a card to give it stun 1 again, and that triggers a damage.
I will pass.
I I will stun one again.
Pass.
We'll say if it's completely blocked.
And pass.
I will send it. 3 mid for 5.
I will take the 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's reciprocal extend on a 5. Checks the 5. First enhance will say my next kick gets +2/+2.
I will pass.
I will draw a card with reciprocal extend. Gives it a damage.
And pass.
I'll send it. 4 mid for 5.
4 mid for 5. I'll go ahead and attempt. It's a 1 low, so I need a 5. Checks a 3, it fails.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's extend on a 6. That's about right. Comes in with +2/+2. First enhance. I will draw a card. Gives it a damage.
I will pass.
I will say my next attack gets +2, or my next kick gets +2/+2.
I will pass.
I will send it. 6 mid for 7.
I will wear the 7.
I will. Let's passing on a 5. Of course, why not? Let's gotcha on a 4. Let's leave it there. Kill 2, and all 3 attacks go to momentum.
Yep, I will review 1. That's really tough. So charged up on a 2.
Oh my goodness, we're not dead.
Yeah. You clever distraction on a 2. And we'll pass there.
Alright. Let's untap. I had a better way to organize all this shit. We will review 1 card. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Cards in hand?
3, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Let's start with a jolt. Checks the 3, 4. First enhance, we're going to stun 1. I'm
I
untapped.
will stun, charge up.
Here enhance.
It's a mid, you said?
Currently, yes, it's currently a mid.
I'll go ahead and commit self-assured to change the zone of the attack to a high.
You got it. I'm gonna remove with heroic, with Sato to draw a card, give it stun 1 and a damage.
Okay. I will pass.
I'll stun 1 again.
I will stun Stronger in Darkness.
Okay.
What's the speed on it right now?
Currently, it's a 3 mid for 4 or for 5.
I'll go ahead and give it -3 speed.
-3 speed. We'll say if it's completely blocked, it'll still deal 1.
Pass.
I'm gonna flip Electric Jolt to commit your release.
Okay. Pass.
I'll send it. 0 mid for 5.
0 mid, or 0 high.
0 high, yeah. Sorry, I apologize.
I'll block with a giant ice wall. Checks 5, so full block. I'll take 1 though.
Correct.
And then breaker 1.
Breaker 1, okay. We gotta try. On a 5, checks a 4, 5.
Should be on a 6.
Right. So it's a 5. So breaker is -1 to the check.
Oh
So
yeah, right. Okay.
I checked a 5 -1 is a 4. Tap 1 for a 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
First enhance, we will draw a card. Give it a damage with Sato.
Pass.
I will remove the second time with Sato to draw a card and give it stun 1, which gives it a damage.
Okay. Pass.
I'll stun 1.
Stunned 1. What zone is this attack?
This is a mid.
I will pass.
We'll say my next kick gets +2/+2.
Okay. Pass.
I'll destroy this with self-sacrifice for another damage.
And I will pass.
And I will send it as a 4 mid for 7.
4 mid for 7. I will. Yeah, I'll attempt to block. So 4, 5, 6. Next 5, 6. It's a partial. So I'll take
4. Okay, and Recipro burst on a 7. Checks the 5, 6, 7. Comes in with +2, +2. First enhance will EX3 twice to give it +6 speed.
Pass.
I will discard 1 momentum to give it plus damage equal to its speed -3, so it gets +8 damage.
Alright. What's its damage at?
Currently it is at 15.
15. I'm gonna say it's game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna check high enough to block that, so. Those hands of foundations are what get me.
For sure. Now the question is, do we sideboard?
I'm not gonna sideboard.
Yeah, I don't really want to. Like, my whole sideboard is like for aggro decks.
Yeah,
like,
the only sideboard that I would switch is I have a Denki in there.
That's fair.
But I'm only throwing him in there, so like if I do get out of the top 16, I'm just gonna throw him in for like a game or two and see how he does. Because I've only played Ochaco. Like this is only my second event.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I was a Tokoyami main for the longest time, and then I tried like 5 other decks, and I was like, I don't like any of these. And then I was like, hey, 2 Satos topped the last one of the provisionals. I'll give him a try. And I've been on him for 3 weeks straight, and of all the characters, I love him. I don't know why. I don't care for his character in the show, because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the guy that taught me the game, he played a Sato deck, and it's just like the card draw is just disgusting.
It is.
So, like,
I love drawing cards.
And I'm like, you can block for days, you can build for days. Like,
yeah, and I think the reason I like this, so I mainly play Tokoyami, but like all of the card draw he gets is like Frigid Heatwave, so it's conditional. This guy is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna draw at least 2 extra cards every turn just because I can. I don't need to rely on anything else except for you having cards in hand. I assume you're gonna go first again. I'm
gonna try, yeah.
Okay. I'll do my half cut, and I will get my cards.
I'm gonna mulligan that hand.
You got it. We're gonna put 3 cards back. 1, 2.
Yeah, we'll try it. I'm not gonna get greedy.
Mulliganing in this game is such an interesting decision, especially since the mulligan is different depending on what you like.
I like it. I enjoy it because I come from Magic originally.
Yeah. So glad they implemented the London mulligan, however long ago that was. I stopped playing Magic, but I played it long enough that I enjoyed the that transition. And I've been playing Dragon Ball Super primarily, which I think I am officially quitting for this game.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, because I never played like Standard or anything. I play Commander with my friends.
It's the only Magic game that's actually fun is Commander.
No, I don't want to buy cards every time they rotate out.
Yeah, it's insane.
And so I play Commander casually, but like this is the first game I've done competitively and like actually enjoy, so this is like my quote-unquote main game, I guess.
Nice. It's a good one to have. I've been loving this game. I'm good to go when you are, by the way.
Okay, cool. I'll do all the aspirations on a 2. Look at Pillar Swing. Short Circuit on a 3. And we're gonna try an Encouraging Partner on a 4. And it's gonna fail. Sick.
I'm gonna review 1, draw 2. Let's tape on a 1. Self-sacrifice on a 2. Gotcha on a 2. Requesting on a 3. Requesting on or gotcha on a 4. And we'll pass.
I'm gonna go ahead and review 1, so I'll draw 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the new set to come out and pump for that.
Same here, man. I'm so bored with set 1.
Yeah, our pre-release is tomorrow, so I was like, there's no way I can top 16.
At least you get a pre-release. So like we have to travel. Like I'm up in Massachusetts. We have to drive like an hour for our nearest pre-release because the actual local store we get, the Asmodee was like, hey, to get a pre-release kit, you got to drop like $5,000, and it's just like no. There's only like 6 local players. It's insane. Yeah. So we have a case coming in for me and one of my friends to split, but we can't get it for like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do frigid on a 5. Checks a 5.
You got it. No responses.
First enhance, I will give it +2 speed.
You got it. I'll pass.
I'll mill the top 3 and give +2 damage for each range. It's 1, 2. Oh great, there goes 2 of my bolts. So it gets +4 damage.
You got it. I'll pass.
And I will. Actually, I guess how many range are in here now? 3. Okay. I'll also pass.
7 high.
7 high for 8.
Go for the block on an 8. Checks the 5. 6, 7, 8. Full block.
Full block. Do a combo on a 6. Checks a 5. Thank God. And I will do wealthy aspirations. Yeah, we'll do wealthy aspirations for 6.
Okay, no response.
I will go ahead and do the combo enhance to flip this attack speed and damage. So it's
current stats.
6 high for 4 switches to a 4 high for 6.
Okay, I'll pass.
And then I'll say if this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 1 damage.
I'll pass.
I will +2 the speed with Ochaco.
I'll pass.
And I will also pass, so it is a 6/6. 6 high for 6.
I'll take the 6. Go to 23.
I'll respond with Ochaco and bounce that to my hand.
Sure.
Do the check. And we're just gonna go ahead and flow combo again. 3, 4, 5, ugh. 6. Any response?
No response.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do Ochaco for first enhance to give it +2 speed.
I'll pass.
And then I will combo enhance to switch the speed and the damage.
I'll pass.
And then if it's completely blocked, it still deals 1 damage.
So you pump the speed first and then you swap them. So what's the stats on it now?
It's a 4 high for 8.
Okay. I'll pass.
And I will also pass.
So 4. We're gonna attempt the full block on a 7. Please check a 5. Checks a 6, even better. Full block.
Okay, cool. So you'll take 1 damage.
One DiMaggio's.
Yeah, and then
Didn't want to use that card, but I didn't want to take 8.
go ahead and do a Stronger Darkness on a 2. And I will pass there. So the
Okay.
flow combo, it did damage. Does it still get a momentum?
Yep, that's the whole reason why it does that extra 1 damage. It's to guarantee to make it go to momentum.
That's what I thought. 2 cards in hand for you.
I had to draw a fresh 6 stack and do the most depressing thing ever and just build.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and...
Man, can't even punish the greedy turn.
Yeah, right. I'll draw 4. Oh my god. Self-shirt on 2.
8, 4, 5, 6. Checked 6 attacks already. Oh my god. You're saved.
Yep. Requesting assistance on a 1.
Well, that's three jolts gone, so, or whatever it is.
Yeah. And we'll do... What am I? I'm at 33. You haven't touched me yet?
Nope, haven't touched you yet. Haven't played an attack.
3. Checks a 3. Cool.
Alright. I'm gonna review this card and then draw 5. 3, 4, 5. Are you kidding? Who shuffled this deck?
Yeah, right.
Let's burst on a 5. Of course, we check that. We're gonna commit this and this. First enhance will be stun 1.
I will stun Wealthy Aspirations.
Here it is.
What are the stats on this one?
It starts off as a base 3 speed low for 5, but every time you commit during its enhanced step, it gets a speed. So currently it's 4 low.
Okay, gotcha. Check. So I have 8 ranged in my discard. I'll destroy Self-Assured, so I'll draw 1 card for every 4 ranged attacks.
You'll draw 2?
So I'll draw 2.
Okay. I will classmate introductions. I'll give it a speed because you haven't blocked yet.
I will pass.
I'll give it a damage with classmate because it's the first attack.
Okay. It's just a kick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pass.
I will remove this with Sato to draw a card, which will give it a damage and give it stun 1.
Okay. I will pass.
I will stun 1 again, which will give it a speed.
Cool. Pass.
I'll send it. That's a 6 low for 7.
6 low for 7. I will go ahead and block with a plus ultra. So I just need a 5. Takes a 5.
Take 4.
Block.
We're going to reciprocal extend on a 5. Checks the 5. First enhance will be my next kick gets +2/+2. That's not true. That's not true. My first enhance is calling for backup. Stop missing that.
Okay. I will pass.
All right. Now its next kick is +2/+2.
I will pass.
I will draw a card with reciprocal extend. Give it so it should have +2 damage now.
Pass.
I will Sato a second time. Remove, draw, damage, and stun 1.
Okay. I'll destroy Short Circuit to return non-charge attack to its printed damage.
Sure. I'll stun 1.
I will stun this one. Pass.
I'll send it 4 mid for 4.
Mid for 4. I will take the 4. Going to 25.
Let's burst on a 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7. Comes in with +2/+2. First enhance will be stun 1. Give it a speed.
Stun this one. What zone is this one in?
It is a 6 low for 7 right now.
Oof. I'll go ahead and give it -3 speed.
Sure. I will pass.
And I will destroy Stronger in Darkness to do release to give my next block a +2 check.
In that case, I'm going to destroy this for 1 more damage.
Alright. I will pass.
I will pass as well. 3 low for 8.
3 low. I don't even know if I can pass this, but I'm gonna try anyways. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
With a +2.
Yeah. So I have 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that fails.
Alright, 8 damage.
Sick.
Let's jolt on a 4, 5, 6, 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7. First enhance, stun 1.
I will stun that one.
Okay. And then we'll say if it's completely blocked, it'll still deal 1. Destroy for damage, and then send it 3 mid, 4, 5.
I will wear the 5.
Let's build this on a 4. Checks a 3, 4. Okay. So build this. I have 3 cards in hand. Everything but reciprocal extend goes to momentum.
I'm gonna review 1, so I'll draw a new 5.
Sure thing.
And hope that it's not 5 more foundations again.
I won't complain if they are.
Well, it's top 5 foundations. I'll go ahead and start with a pillar swing on a 6.
Gross. Right, of course when I've chapped all my gotchas.
5, we'll go ahead and do Stronger Darkness for 6.
Alright. I have no responses.
Okay. First enhance. I will stun 2.
I will stun Desperate Times. I will stun... I'll stun Tape. I will commit Jolt to commit your requesting assistance.
Okay. I'll say if it's completely blocked, add it to my momentum.
Yep. I'm gonna flip my requesting assistance to ready my other requesting assistance.
Okay. I will say damage cannot be reduced below printed.
Sure. I will flip requesting assistance. What's the damage on that right now?
That's an 8.
Okay. I'll use that to flip my tape.
Okay. I'll give it +2 speed with Ochaco.
I will pass.
And I will say if it's complete. I already said completely blocked.
Yep.
Add to my momentum. Okay. I will also go ahead and say pass, so sending it to 5 mid for 8.
Plus Ultra. Checks the 5. Full block. You may put it in your momentum.
And then I will respond with the Wealthy Aspirations to flip, and then add the top card of my deck to my momentum.
After a card is added to your momentum. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bummer. Do requesting assistance on a 0.
Gross.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and pass there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass.
Tap. Yeah, I couldn't let you pick that back up. Alright, I'll review 1, draw 5. Cards in hand 3.
3.
Let's Reciprocal Burst on a 5. Checks a 4. 5. My first enhance will be a flip calling for backup to draw a card, which gives it a damage.
My enhance, right?
Yep.
I will flip this requesting assistance to ready this requesting assistance.
I will stun 1, which will give it a speed.
I'll stun that one. And then I will flip this requesting assistance to ready Stronger in Darkness.
Okay. I will remove with Sato to draw a card and give it stun 1, which will give it a damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give it. This is a low again, right?
Yep.
I'll give it -3 speed.
Okay, so it's at 4, so it's going to go down to 1 speed. Yeah. I will stun 1 again, which will give it a speed.
I will stun that one. I will destroy Foundation to give my next block +2.
I'm going to EX3 twice to give it +6, so it'll be at 8 speed.
Okay. I will pass.
I will remove a momentum to give it +5 damage, because it's speed -3.
So what's the damage?
Currently, it is at 12.
So it's lethal.
Yes, it is lethal. Or 8 low.
8 low. I will pass.
I will pass as low as well. 8 low for lethal.
So I need 10 total. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Partial block though.
So you'll take 6.
I will take 6.
2 cards in hand and fully tapped out.
Yep.
Future charge on a 5. Checks a 3. 4, 5. First enhance, we will draw a card with future charge, which gives it a damage. We'll then destroy for another damage with self-sacrifice, and then send it. 3 mid for 6.
3 mid for 6. I believe that is going to be game, yeah, because I have too high. Yeah, that's game.
GG's.
Cool. Yeah, good game. I keep telling my playgroup, I'm like, I'm terrified of Sato, and they're like, he's not even that good. I was like, he's scary.
I mean, he took two spots in top 16, and that's only because like one of them couldn't play all their games.
Yeah, and my foundations, like I keep drawing 5 foundations, which is tough.
That is, yeah. I was telling my play group earlier, I personally, just the way I play this game or any game, I can't deal with a small hand size like that. Like between 5-handers and 2 checks, like those are 2 things I just can't bring myself to do.
Yeah, I do 5-handers I'm fine with, the 2 checks, I only have a Mount Lady deck that is like full of 2 checks, but she just hits like a truck.
Yeah, but she also balances it out if you're running extra Mount Ladies.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I'll run 2 checks in there all the time.
I think she's going to be great next set, especially with the gut shot to make people mill. Like 8 cards.
I'm like hard committing to Shinzo. I can't wait for that.
I am surprisingly, like all the characters I've been building are like not characters I care for in the show. Like I don't care anything for Sato in the show, but next set I'm building Ojiro on Earth because the deck is insane. It just flips everything on your field. Like it basically says your opponent plays with blank foundations the whole game. Yeah, and I don't care, and I don't care about Ojiro. Like he, like as a character, like from the anime, I'm like he's boring, but like in this game, he's amazing.
Yeah, I think Shinzo's my favorite, which is why I'm playing him.
Yep. Yeah, he's a good one. My wife really likes Shinzo.
Yeah, but I think Tetsu seems fun too.
Tetsu does seem like a lot of fun.
Just because if you have like no hand size, you reduce the damage to like
exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, bud. Well, if you're gonna continue playing, best of luck. Remember, top 64 and top 32 still get stuff. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide because I know we've got plans today, but I'm like,